10 helpful things to know before traveling to South Korea. The seasons. South Korea has 4 distinct seasons, each with their own beauty and appeal as well as their downsides. Fall and spring bring about beautiful leaves and flowers, while the winter brings chilly temperatures along with glistening snow. The summer brings hot and humid weather and plenty of rain from typhoons in the southern seas. It's very compact. Seoul and the Greater Seoul area make up one of the densest population areas in the world with an estimated 25 million people living there. As a result, stores, restaurants, apartments, and many other places are all located relatively close to one another. Transportation. Korea's public transportation system is very efficient and useful for getting to places throughout the country without the need for a car. There are even apps for easy access to transportation information. Whether it is by subway, train, bus, or taxi, getting around isn't too difficult. It's modernized. Despite being quite small, Korea is actually quite modernized. While there are still cultural practices and other aspects, Korea is actually one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world. The culture. Despite being heavily influenced by the US, Korean culture can be quite different from Western culture. Korean culture uses a hierarchical system that requires respect for those of higher age and rank. The food. Korean food is very different from most Western foods. Many Westerners are not used to eating many of the ingredients used in Korean cuisine. Once Westerners and other foreigners get used to the food, they tend to really enjoy it. The history. The Korean Peninsula has a long and rich history that goes back thousands of years, and Koreans are proud of it. That being said, there are some sensitive spots that you should be careful of, especially the history with Japan during the World War II era. The language. Korean isn't actually one of the easiest languages in the world, but learning to read and write the letters and say common words isn't hard and is quite useful when you are in the country. Many Koreans have also had at least a little bit of English education. There are many English loanwords in Korean that make communication with locals easier. How you look. It isn't just K-pop idols and famous people who dress well and take care of their appearance. Most Koreans do, utilizing beauty products and health foods as well as dressing fashionably. North Korea. For those outside of South Korea, watching news reports about North Korea can sometimes be uncomfortable or frightening. So unless something significant causes them to worry, you shouldn't be worried either. But don't entirely ignore the situation, just to be on the safe side.